Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. So, I wasn't even gonna make no more videos today, but people, y'all gotta understand something, man. Just because you don't agree with somebody don't mean you're right. And it don't mean that they're wrong. Just because, and I want to talk about education. I want to talk about education because there's a lot of people out there, black people especially, that seem to believe that because they're educated, they know automatically more than other people. Man, listen. Dude, I have seen several educated people. I've debated several educated people that didn't have a clue. Oh, I got two. Dude came in the comments talking about how his sister got 2 master's degrees. Like, because she shook her head, which women do all the time when they hear what I got to say. Let me tell y'all something. Exceptions to a rule don't change anything. If you got, let's say you got one married couple that's having a successful marriage. One, that don't mean it's gonna always be that way. And two, that don't mean that a person that's coming on here, and it's a lot of us, telling people don't get married, don't get a marriage license, that we wrong. So when I said, I got a video, and you can go in the comments, where I was talking about how when a woman thinks she's smarter than you, she thinks she's better than you, she's not gonna hold herself accountable. They came in there like I didn't know what I was talking about. Put it in the comments if I'm right in your situation. Were you ever married to or going with somebody who thought they was smarter than you because of the schools y'all went to? Thought they was better than you, so they didn't apologize and they never held themselves accountable, and they had a entitled attitude towards you. If you're not scared, let me tell y'all something. I know what I'm talking about. And a lot of these people, they ain't even been married as long as me, for one. And they ain't even been married as long as the people that I talk to that tell me the same thing. That some of them scared of their wives, so they ain't gonna say it in front of her. Why you scared of a woman? I will never know. As if she's the last one left, and if you lose her, you can't get another one. But some guys are. So listen, let me tell you something. It's a lot of people that's educated that don't have a clue on nothing. The guy went on to say what his sister's credentials are, dealing with underprivileged youth. Okay, that's a good deed. But that don't mean she know more than me on any subject, and that don't mean she knows everything. See, I already know and understand that my channel ain't for everybody. If you can't get down with me like that, then you don't need to watch it. I'm working right now. Like, I want YouTube, but I don't need YouTube to have money in my pocket. This money I got in my pocket right now, ain't none of it from no YouTube check. So, I mean, you can move around. You can move around. These the type that'll take up for TD Jakes. Hey, what's your name, Thomas? Let me ask you something. Did you take up for TD Jakes? If you did, step off. Don't say nothing else to me. Period. Anybody that took up for him, you ain't got no voice. And they proved that he was doing that. People held their stomach and saw the video. So listen. I can't stand people who judge by outward appearance and try to act like, man, how you gonna make it in heaven? What if none of the prophets, none of the ministers, none of the preachers that ever come forth look like you approve of? Then what? You not gonna listen? These people is dumb, man. I'm gonna tell you flat out. I be trying to be nice about it, but man, listen. I done worked in correctionals, correctional field. I done worked in the correctional field. I done worked in nursing home. I done worked in schools. I done heard hundreds of thousands of conversations. Whether it was me as a janitor, me as a correctional officer, whatever my job was. When I come forward with a talking point, it's not from one person. It's not from one thing. It's from several confirmations of whatever I say. That's what it's from. It's from several confirmations of whatever I say. Because when you only got one example, you really ain't got no proof. You need multiple examples. I done had guys tell me this. I done heard over the phone people talking. Women talking to their husband. Women talking to their boyfriend. I done heard their conversations when they talk behind their back. I don't know who he blowing at. Maybe the person in front of him. But when I came forward with that, trust me, I had many examples. Let me tell you something. I say this all the time. I don't like nobody that don't like me. So if you got a problem with me, I don't even want you on my channel, because that could escalate. Like, your best bet, if you got that kind of problem with me, for both of our benefit, I would advise you to just go to a channel or somebody you feel comfortable listening to, instead of coming over here like you gonna undermine what I'm doing over here. I don't give a fuck, excuse my language, about you people, you couple little people that, and it's a little agitating that you think that I'm gonna stop doing what I'm doing. And I know guys has been improved. Guys has been improving in their lives. And they even come to me like, some guys was contemplating deleting their life. Where was your sister at then? Where was your sister at when these guys that came to me like, man, your channel really helped me a lot, man. It gave me a positive outlook on life. Where was your sister at then with her 2 master's degrees? While you want to brag on her. And your sister ain't did nothing to me. But, man, don't come over here with that. Don't come over here with that. Where was she at with all the guys that do content by request and it be helping? So, because you don't like what I say, I should stop saying it, man. Dude, if you a grown man, look, man to man, if you got a problem with me like that, there's other channels you could watch. But you're not going to come over here like I don't know what I'm talking about. And then you gonna make a double post on it. A double post, man. Really? And show your face, man. That's not even manly for you to be saying something and then your icon is pink. For you to be saying something and then not showing your face. It's like you want the advantage if I ran into you on the street and you wanted to start something. That's what, ain't no way I'm gonna not show my face and disagree with another man. If I disagree with you, you can see my face right here and there. You can go on my channel and see my face over 4,000 times in videos. I only got a few videos where I ain't showing my face, but you see my face and enough other videos to know how I look. That education stuff don't mean nothing. That talent intent, let's talk about that. That was founded by W.E.B. Du Bois, right? Okay, do your research. W.E.B. Du Bois was paid off, do your research, to fabricate the slavery transatlantic slave trade info. They lied about that. So while any of y'all out there, you trying to connect yourself to W.E.B. Du Bois, what are you really connecting yourself with? A liar? Somebody that was paid to be half and half with us, half against us, half for us? Come on now. Come on now. Let them white folks cause him to try to be against Marcus Garvey when he should have been standing with him. Man, don't tell me nothing about no talent intent. Ain't no talent intent. Ain't none. Okay, you think you're a talented 10? Let's go across the board with anything, and I guarantee you I get some wins on any of y'all. You ain't gonna beat me in everything. I'm gonna let you know that right now. It ain't a man alive that's gonna beat me in everything. No man. Talking about some talented intent and elitism, and you bougie niggas, they using y'all to keep. Cause y'all look like us, they using y'all to keep us down as a group. You have, dude. Okay, if you know so much, if you got so much power, then go in the black neighborhood and transform it. Then you won't have to live around white folks or me. Go do that. If you so powerful because of your master's degree, oh my goodness, I have a master's, a PhD from Colgate. Come on, man. I have a PhD from Colgate, then I have a master's degree from Brown, and I have, at best, you gonna be a bougie puppet. You might have a little more money than a lot of people, but you gonna be a bougie puppet at best. So don't come over here talking about nobody's education, man. For real. You're not even a factor. There's people that ain't even graduate from college that's more of a factor than you in things. I guarantee you they spying on me more than your sister. I'll bet you I'll be your slave forever if they were spying on you, if you could prove that they spy on your sister more than me. That they watch what I do and try to keep my influence down more than your sister. You're not going to be able to prove it. It's people with way more education than me that they not even concerned with them. They not even concerned with them. They already got them and they know it. But people like me, you better believe they watch. You better believe it. They got you right where they want you. If you think you better than other black people, or you think she better than other black people because of her education level, learning from them. I done worked with youth too. I done worked in juvenile centers. What you mean? Over 12 years experience working with juveniles. You think I don't know? You think I don't know what they going through and all this, all that? And they parents, I know about their parents. And speaking of that, just them alone, I know some of those kids were products of a divorce. They done told me, oh, well, you know what happened with my parents, man. She was just too disrespectful towards my father and he left. That's one right there. So I done tied you up already. You going by your sister and her relationship, a man that I respect so much. Man, that's good. But you're not going to come over here and disrespect me. You don't even know me. You don't have to respect me. Stay off my channel. It's a lot of people that don't want to respect me. They get blocked. That's what happened to them over here. I ain't gonna keep talking to you. Eventually, I'm just gonna block you. Now you want me to let you know, man? You don't know what the hell you talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Let me read this. Let me show y'all what I mean by this guy. I get these type all the time. You not stopping nothing, man. I don't care about your little opinion. You got a right to it, but I don't care. So I'm supposed to pattern my life around the people that don't like me? I'll avoid them and pattern my life against them. I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody who got a problem with me. You see, you just one person. I'm looking at all type of people that agree with me. Blatterlack says 100% facts, especially true when dealing with single mothers. This is people coming forward. I call it shame the devil. Proven. He commented on the video, most of these women just want you to pay their bills, including their mini wife. So your sister gonna shake her head on that? So I'm wrong about that. I just provided proof. Look at Claudia Jordan. So let me go back to this dude. So he said at first, other than the church reference, I have no clue what the rest of it means. They pull that too. Look, man, maybe my content is above your level of intelligence. Okay, if you got 4 people that don't understand what you're saying and 4,000 that do, are you gonna not talk for the 4 or are you gonna talk for the 4,000? Okay, let's keep going. I know and deal with some highly intelligent women. He taking up for women. They also don't have to tell any man. They quickly figure it out for themselves. I played this for my sister and she's still shaking her head. Man, listen, unless you're an atheist, what you saying don't make sense. Because if they're women, right? The Bible says that he, out of his own mouth, the Most High said, that they are helpers and companions. So they never gonna figure out everything on their own. That's a lie. They would have to be a man to do that, and even men can't do that. I'm about to roast this dude. I'm finna let him have it. I played this for my sister and she's still shaking her head. Okay, so is your sister from the heavens? So every time a woman shakes her head, what she shakes her head at can be downplayed? Something is off with you. I'm just gonna tell it. Something is off with you. I don't know you, but something is off with you. Then he said, after I said, I know what kind of guy you are by the fact that you played it for your sister. You are not going to listen or agree no matter what I said. SMH. He said, yes, you are correct. He admitting that he not going to agree because my sister is a double master degree holder. She also mentors future underprivileged children with higher education. Look, I mentor, dude, I ain't even got to say nothing about that. I'm just going to let that go. On her own dime, and she has a black husband who has her back and I thoroughly respect as a man. Sir, you have the freedoms to express what you truly believe in. No problem with NE beyond this exchange. You should have knew I was going to come back at you. This is what I said to him. Education means nothing. You're not going to get anyone in heaven, clearly not changing the world. Didn't Obama graduate from Harvard or something? Master's degrees does not mean you know more than someone. Learning from white people. How's that been going? Listen, you have a right to whatever opinion you have of me. However, when I speak as a man that on paper going on 28 years of marriage, on paper, I know several people that have been married, divorced. I had a radio podcast and that was Blog Talk Radio, where people were calling in for marriage counseling. Maybe your sister knows something, maybe she doesn't. There are always exceptions to every rule. You ain't gonna come over here as one person giving me an example of one couple and talk to me like I don't know what I'm talking about. And show your face next time. I would suggest that you go to another channel. I know what I'm doing over here, and clearly it's not for you. But sometimes I address stuff. I do. These the people that think I gotta be approved for with them to preach the Bible. And they'll say that a man that went to seminary, which we call a cemetery, because it ain't gonna be no life in what he's saying, more than likely. It's gonna be all death. Knows more than somebody else. Look, man, it's other places you could be. You don't have to be over here. Because over here, I'm not advocating for marriage. I'm not advocating for no marriage. I'm advocating for, if it's gonna be a marriage, then she gotta be this way, he gotta be this way. I'm not saying, yeah, go ahead and marry that girl. And the girl ain't right, be having all type of issues, disrespectful towards men, don't even like men, use men to pass time and for money to pay our bills. And you think you're gonna come over here and undermine all the progress. Let me tell you something. It's a reason why guys is not going to speed dating events. It's a reason why guys is not marrying these chicks. They not moving them in. They not moving in with them. Now again, it's exceptions to every rule. But you gonna say, because 3 people get married. See, people still getting married. No, they're not. 3 people, that's only 6 people getting married. How many people do you see every day? People ain't getting married like that because they learning the truth that a lot of these women, they either too damaged or they gonna change too much negatively. The average marriage only lasts 8 years. Tell your sister to shake her head on that. The first marriage divorce rate is 53%. Tell her to shake her head on that. So is your education level stopping that? It's not. Don't come over here with that, man. She ain't, like I say, she ain't even did nothing to me, but you got me using that as an example. And there's many women married to black men. That don't mean their marriage is good. And that don't mean that dude is upright in his marriage. What's your point with that even? What's your point? And how old are you? Because I could swear the way you talk, you're probably not that old. You can't be unless you just an old simp. You probably in your 20s or 30s, I would guess, if I go by what you was writing. And do you even like women? Let's be honest about that. If you do, okay, fine. Guys, just another group that's growing in number on here that's opposing all of us is these guys that they hopeless romantics and they want to believe the best about these women. So they get mad at us over these videos. And I see them all the time. It ain't just me. I see y'all. I be reading y'all comments on everybody's stuff. Coach Greg, Dr. BOA, everybody's stuff. Y'all be in there. Dudes like this. You don't know what you're talking about. This. Getting blocked. Jason Black, the business, getting blocked. Y'all getting blocked. Everybody blocking y'all. Because they looking at it like I'm looking at it. You only one person. You could disagree with me, but it's the way you go about it. It's the way you go about it that's gonna get you blocked or whatever. I would hope I wouldn't have to block you. Clearly, you ain't trying to hear nothing I got to say. Just stop watching my video. Why are you watching? You're not gonna change my mind. You don't have nothing that I can use. See, if I'll change my mind if you got something, you ain't got nothing with this marriage stuff. These women be getting married, they already have sex with 20 other men, be having 2 kids by other dudes, and expect you to have this nigga on your couch when you ain't even there. Somebody that already screwed her. And y'all, come on, man. What time is it? I gotta be mindful of the time, because you don't deserve too much of my time. Because I got on a baseball cap. People want to undermine what I'm saying. That shows how shallow you are. And if you shallow, you're not gonna change the world. You can't even help the world. You ain't deep enough. You ain't a deep enough thinker. Deep thinkers, even when they don't agree with you, they'll sit and ponder what you say. A person that, as a matter of fact, did you watch the whole video? If you didn't watch the whole video, you a freaking idiot. To make 2 posts in the comments of a video you didn't watch. You an idiot. Idiot. And I know your judgment is off, because how could you make a judgment on what I say? What if I said something that went totally against what you thought I said, but you didn't watch the whole video? You're an idiot, man. That's like somebody that only watch your videos just to see what you say, but they ain't trying to learn from you. That's an enemy. Every time. If you watching my videos, this is what we call a hate watcher. But you not trying to receive nothing from me. No guidance, no knowledge. But you watching my videos, especially if you don't watch them all. You a hate watcher. I don't care. You could be related to me. You a hate watcher. If you only want to focus on stuff that you find negative, you're a hate watcher. That's all it is to it. I don't need nobody, man. I know how people get down. I can stop dealing with, dump, or whatever, anybody under the sun. Because I already know how people is. I'm no Matrix, baby boy. I know how people is. I don't need people. You not no Matrix if you need people. It ain't a person alive that I'm gonna let hate on me and still love them. Disrespect me and still respect them. That ain't how it go. You don't respect me, I don't respect you. I don't care what our history is. If you don't respect me, I'm not gonna, and I don't respect you. I don't care. I could have kids with the person. I could be their brother, cousin, uncle. If you don't respect me, and I'm eventually, all I gotta do is be around you a little bit. I'm not gonna respect you. Simple as that. Plain and simple. So Just remember that. When you're dealing with people like me, you don't like me, I don't like you. Let's stay out of each other's way. Other than that, you're a hate watcher. You a hater. You hide, and you one of them people that try to come in my comments talking down on me. I got so mad at one dude for doing that, I went to the police because I'm like, ain't no way you finna keep hiding. I'ma know who you is. You not finna keep hiding, talking crazy. That's how the trolls is though. But now, because of him, I just block them. Now sometimes I'll address what they say, but I'm not finna keep going back and forth with you. You don't get another comment. You comment again, I'm blocking you off my channel. Simple as that. Then there's nothing else to talk about. It's clear as day, you not trying to hear me. You even said, look what he said. I told him, this is what I'm talking about. So if you comment again, you're getting blocked. Watch what I'm telling you. And here's why, in closing. I'm gonna go back to it. Let's go back to that conversation. I said, at the end, I said, you were not going to listen or agree no matter what I said. And he said, yes, you are correct. So get off my channel. Because this is how I'm going to do you if you try to say anything else.